Have you ever noticed that the shadiest corners of a garden can feel the most magical? We tend to think shade means limitation. Fewer blooms, fewer colors, fewer possibilities. But what if I told you some of the most enchanting purple flowers actually prefer the quiet dappled light beneath trees? Today I'm sharing purple flowers that thrive in shade and the simple design trick I use to make them glow instead of vanish. Let's start in early spring. Lungwort feels like something out of a storybook. Its speckled foliage almost looks hand-painted, and the flowers shift between purple, pink, and blue tones, like watching the sky change at dusk. It thrives in moist shade, especially beneath deciduous trees. Lungwort is one of the earliest nectar sources for pollinators in spring, making it incredibly valuable when little else is blooming. Before most of the garden has even woken up, hellebores are already blooming. Their deep purple, plum, and near black flowers open in late winter to early spring, often pushing through cold soil and fallen leaves. They thrive in shade and dappled woodland light, especially beneath deciduous trees. Hellebores prefer alkaline to neutral soil and are remarkably long-lived. Once established, they can thrive for decades with very little intervention. Purple this early in the season can blend into damp soil and shadow. So I always think ahead about contrast, but we'll come back to that. As spring fades, the shady garden doesn't disappear, it deepens. The Japanese toad lily is an unexpected treasure. Its speckled purple blooms appear in late summer, almost orchid-like in detail. It thrives in deeper shade where many flowers struggle. Japanese toad lilies prefer soil rich in organic matter, similar to woodland forest floors. It's perfect for those shadowy corners you don't quite know what to do with. This is your secret garden flower. Coral bells is often grown for its foliage. Deep plum, silvered purple, soft wine tones. But in summer, delicate purple flower spikes rise above the leaves. I didn't even realize their proper name until I was creating this video, because my mom calls them coral bells, after her friend Cora. But I didn't realize it was a name she made up. They handle partial shade beautifully. Good drainage is essential because they dislike soggy soil, especially in winter. Now here's the design secret. Purple can disappear in shadow. So for every 3 purple plants, I add 1 white plant. White reflects light. It creates separation. It prevents purple from visually sinking into the background. In spring, that might be Lily of the Valley glowing beneath lungwort. Tiny bell-shaped blooms and a soft, sweet fragrance. Lily of the Valley feels like the kind of flower you'd stumble across in a secret woodland path. It spreads beautifully and thrives in shaded spots. Plant them along stone paths, at the base of tree trunks, or near a wooden bench for a magical hidden garden feel. In summer, a stilbe is a drift of white between the deeper tones. A stilbe brings height and softness with feathery plumes rising above fern-like foliage. A stilbe will quickly wilt if it dries out. So it's an excellent indicator plant that tells you when your shade beds need watering. In late season, white Japanese windflower lifts the entire border. Japanese windflower bring graceful wind-tossed blooms in late summer and early autumn. They love dappled shade and rich, well-drained soil. Their long stems catch the light beautifully. Once established, they can slowly spread, so give them space where they can naturalize. And then suddenly, the shade garden doesn't feel dark. It feels intentional. One thing my mom and I have noticed is that with the increasingly hotter summers, some of the sun-loving flowers are happy in partial shade, so you can always experiment. Shade isn't a limitation, it's a layering opportunity. Purple gives you depth, white gives you light, and together they create that soft woodland romance that feels effortless, but is actually thoughtfully designed. And if you'd like more cottage garden inspiration, I'll leave another flower video for you here.